Yo, fam, what up? It's Big Mac from Wicked Body Productions, the homie Big Ant. Shut up, enjoy the music. Also, WP affiliate, you know what I'm saying? Very special guest to this time on EMW's first very special episode, you know what I mean? Today, we're going to be talking about the release of a collaborative effort that me and him put forth called Juggalo Music. And off the rip, Big Ant, what do you want these motherfuckers to know about the album, dog?
Well, the mindset that I had when we went into making this album was just giving something that a lot of juggalos can vibe with, just a fun, like action packed, have a good time type of album. Honestly, just really about having a good time, not taking life too serious. Not that we don't have serious tracks on it, but I just wanted a fun album that a lot of people can just enjoy.
Yeah, I totally get that, man. And I think these juggalos, we all like to wild out and show our wicked side for a little bit, man. I think everybody that's into that type of movement would definitely enjoy this collaborative effort. I know me and you, man, like we worked together somewhat on some other projects, some unreleased. I don't know. Do we even have anything released together yet? Other
Not
than the
yet.
two
We got
singles, of course. Other than the two singles.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, you did a track for my album. I did a
Yeah.
track, I believe it's for your album.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, yeah.
So what I want to talk about real quick is how good that like me and you work together, man. Like we have the same hustle. Like we're always getting shit back ultra quick. We put in that grind, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? And we kind of shoot for that same sound. So I think when people hear this album, that's gonna mesh really well together, and they're gonna get that, you know what I mean? They're gonna feel that energy that we're bringing to the table for sure. Uh, so let's talk real quick about these first two singles, man. We put out the title track first, Juggalo Love. It had a good response, great response. We put out the second track, the second single, if you will. Juggalo Music, I'm sorry. Let me recheck.
Yeah,
Juggalo
yeah.
Music. And then Juggalette Love. Um, Dude, I don't think that Juggalos or the world is ready for this in the capacity that most people would think. Like they hear the term Juggalo music and they have like a mindset that they're in. Like I think this kind of breaks the mold, but also holds it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. And I do want to touch on that Juggalo music track. So it kind of has a little bit of like a rock kind of feel, a
Yeah,
lot of energy. The hook is pretty heavy. When you came in, it was just a heavy song. The whole
yeah,
album isn't like that for the ones that don't really like that style of music. I'm a fan of like rock music and metal, so I kind of wanted to give a little touch of that. But the whole album, it's pretty much every track is different. We have some, rapidy rapping on it. We have a little bit of, rock and roll kind of feel. We have a lot of, that underground wicked type of style going on.
yeah,
Like I said, it's a fun album that, and like you said, we work together so well in both of our now. But yeah, man, just our styles work really well together, and like not taking anything from the other artists I've worked with, because they are all talented in their like own ways, and stuff like
yeah,
that. But just not everybody meshes well, and that's one thing I will say about me and Big Mac is just our styles just complement each other really well. Even the singles we've done,
yeah. Yeah, I can honestly
on
say
my album, your album, and shit like that. So yeah,
similarly, man. I can say the same thing. Like I think our styles really complement each other. They are vastly different, but vastly the same, if that makes sense. And also to speak on what you're talking about with the album, every song hits different, man.
yeah,
Like there's some good little skits at the end of tracks. There's some good intros. There's some like lower tempo stuff that makes you think. There's some shit that'll have you partying. You know, I mean, there's a little bit of
yeah.
of everything for everybody on this motherfucker. So I really love that about that. And I was really impressed by you because usually when I had someone to track and I'm like, hey, this is my idea, you know what I mean? For them to match that dead on the like head of the nail type thing is really hard because we're both really creative, right? So I think when we like saw it in each other that, you know, hey, this is my idea, we both nailed it, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, bro, if you had to pick one track, and I know they don't know the whole track list yet, but they will soon. If you had to pick one track that was your favorite off this shit, it's a hard question, right? What would it be?
Well, how there's so many to choose from, because I like every single one, but one track that really stands out to me personally, one of the most serious on the album's Payback. I had a lot of shit to get off my chest when I made that. I did a little different melodic type of hook that I normally didn't do, and that's how it came out. And yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so let's talk about Payback
Now
for a
I
minute.
want to ask you the same question. What about you? What's your favorite?
See, that's where it gets hard to me, man.
Bet.
Like I'm a married man. You know what I mean? I'm a softie. So if I had to pick one dead ass tie between also the same track that you chose, being Payback, or Juggalo Love, the single that drops. Man, it's really hard to choose because this is such a dope album, bro. Like we both put our hearts into this shit. You know what I mean? And everybody that's on it did too. Like while we're on that note, shout out Mama Mac, shout out Terrorize, shout out Freak Show, shout out j-killz, shout out Biohazard in the building, shout out Mistrix, shout out Tiny Tim. You know what I mean? All the boys that were on this shit and females. You know what I mean?
And that family song is another one that was a close, top favorite of mine too, and Juggalo. But yeah, just letting all of our homies shine on one track. I think a lot of people gonna really fuck with it.
Yeah, man. And while we're on the topic of shout motherfuckers out, I think I produced 2 beats, maybe 2 for this album. The rest was all Trunks off of YouTube, right? Like you fuck with him, you buy his beats. Shout out to that guy for doing a crazy ass job on production, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Trunk Music. I use him a lot for my solo stuff. I'm very with my music, I'm theatrical and cinematic. And so with Trunk Music, I feel like I get that.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. So right now, what I would like to do is, I know we said 2 singles, man, but if you're okay with it, I'll take this point in the podcast right now to play one unreleased track, but I'm gonna let you pick it. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. All right, so
yeah,
go
let's
ahead,
do
let them know we're about to spin, man.
Let's do the bonus track on them because it has the homie Wozy So Cold, and it's one of my favorites.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Big Ant. I don't know if they're ready for this shit. They know they fucked up. We had love for them. They stabbed us straight up in the back. Now it's time for us to get that payback, you know what I'm saying? Thought these motherfuckers really had my back. When push came to shove, I found out they hated Mac. I turned my back, they tried to fuck my wife. I'ma take their life with the edge of this knife. It's payback when I'm coming, I'm leaving you on ice. Not thinking twice, man. Ain't your life real quickly in my city. If you be at the tribe, you end up dead. Motherfucker ain't thinking right. I'm fucked up in the head when I'm off of my meds. I be a big ant. You heard what we said. We come and take your lives, forget all these hatchets. Everyone who did this wrong, man, they can catch it. Blood on the mattress when I'm in your home. Map gas, burn it down, cause I'm in the zone. Freestyle off the top, man, just bring it on. Get the payback, motherfucker, then I'm gone.
If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you wanna cut me, then I'm gonna cut you. Payback is a motherfucker when we come through. You about to see what the gun do. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you wanna cut me, then I'm gonna cut you. Payback is a motherfucker when we come through. You about to see what the gun do. If you cross me once, thought to be the last. Once I put on the mask, thought of the guy was ready to blast with the homie Big Mac. Coming with the axe, this ain't banging or wax. That for anyone that wanna do the back. And do some whole shit, cross me on the low, bitch. Didn't think I would know, bitch. Now watch it 44 hit. Be careful who you close to, especially when it's your own crew. Do shit that only hoes do, some shit that you don't do. Tapped in the back, acting like they don't know you. Bet you know me now that you're yelling, don't shoot. Oh shoot, take the bitch off of safety. Gonna show you how crazy that the motherfucker made me. You thought you could blame me, I'ma give you a reason to fucking hate me, and now you ain't breathing. This a killer season, and now I'm hella steaming. So much for loyalty, now your family's grieving. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you wanna cut me, then I'm gonna cut you. Payback is a motherfucker when we come through. You about to see what the gun do. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you wanna cut me, then I'm gonna cut you. Payback is a motherfucker when we come through. You about to see what the gun do.
Payback is a motherfucker, might take your life. That's what you give her trying to fuck with my wife. Give your neck a slice and I don't think twice. Ain't nothing nice, I feel like Obi Trice. Murder niggas everywhere that I fucking go. Rosie gonna kill him, take their motherfucking soul. Everybody knows everywhere that I go. I be killing flows, yeah, this is MaCC with Big Ant with that Glock. He'll knock you out your socks, we don't never stop. We be on your block, paying shit like fucking shock. RTC, what's up? Everybody knows they can't touch my motherfucking nuts. So if you see me in your fucking city, you better act right, bitch, don't be sedity. Because if you fucking on me, you can get the strap. I slap you in your mouth, then I'll hit your bitch ass. Y'all motherfuckers think that you can't run one, but all you niggas ain't really gon' do none. Payback's a motherfucker, what they gon' do? You about to see what this fucking gun do. What the gun do? And go do the do like Nardwar, bitch. I'm about to get a Fruity Loops, smoke some Fruity Loops, and I go do the do. Hey, yeah, nigga, I'm down to shoot.
If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you wanna cut me, then I'm gonna cut you. Payback is a motherfucker when we come through. You about to see what the gun do. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you wanna cut me, then I'm gonna cut you. Payback is a motherfucker when we come through. You about to see what the gun do.
Big Ant, one more time, man. We just heard that track. It was fire. You killed it. I killed it. The homie Wosie's so cold. Definitely did what he do on that track. Tell him one more time the name of that track.
Payback. It's the bonus track, the last track on the album. And yeah, it has Wozy So Cold on it. It's fucking dope ass song. One of my favorites.
Definitely dope, man. Definitely dope, man. And I believe when we talked about it before, the only way to get that bonus track is to buy a physical copy, correct?
Yes.
I think that's what we did, man. So you could hear it here, or you could buy the CD, support your local underground wicked shit, you know what I mean? Now that track Payback itself, bro. I know we picked our favorite tracks a minute ago. Honorable mention, man. Like I said, dude, like Payback, their version, like especially that bonus with the homie, straight fire, bro. And I think a lot of these tracks have that pumped up energy, but I don't think any of them quite hit as hard as the shit that we spoke on fucking Payback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. And I felt like we both, I know for me anyways, I had some stuff I had to get off my chest. I was kind of going through it with some of my homies, some family problems and shit. So that hook speaks for itself. It's like, if it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If you're gonna cut me, I'm gonna cut you. Like that's real shit.
Exactly.
It's payback at the end of the day. I believe an eye for an eye. So it's like, I'm all about making peace. I'm all about getting along with everybody. But once you cross me, it's like it's tough coming back from that because I don't forget shit. Like I'm really good at keeping a grudge, and that's just how it is.
Well, Jamie Madrox once said, and I think it's the song "Breakdown." He's like, "Blessed to never forget, like an elephant." Right? If you forget, you can't learn from your past, man. And if someone fucks you over like that, it really is payback. It is an eye for an eye, and it is definitely if like if you want to go to that level, so will I, and then some. You know what I mean? So I think that track has a lot to fucking speak for how people like us feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. And like I said, it's a fun album, but you and I speak real shit. We both grew up in the 90s. That's why I wear this t-shirt. Hip hop was dope in the 90s because it's like,
Yeah.
it was always, I still, even with all the fun I'm having making this album and stuff like that, like, I still got to talk about real shit.
Yeah, 100%, man. And when we're on that topic, I don't think there's any other genre, right? The album's called Juggalo music. I don't think there's any other genre that gets more real and more in depth and talks about more real shit than the genre of horrorcore, wicked shit, whatever you want to call it, man. Juggalo music. Like, even some of the shit we talk about might not be all like real life. Like, we're not out there really stabbing motherfuckers and shit. We'd be in prison, right? But we've had those thoughts and we've had those feelings. So to say that, real shit exists, you kind of have to bring Juggalo music into the spectrum of that. And if you're not, you're lying to yourself. Am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely right. And I mean, I stab people and all that shit, but they don't need to know.
Yeah, right. Like if people knew, there'd be repercussions, man. I'm not saying it's never happened once or twice, Big Ant. I'm just saying, like, none of us are out here living life as a serial killer as far
Keeping
as
it
the
real.
world knows. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
Just like our music, keep it underground.
exactly. There's a time and a place for everything, and the time and the place for my habits will never surface. So I'll be all right. No. So yeah,
So I
man.
want to
Hell
ask
yeah.
you, Big Mac.
What's up?
So I want to. So I know you make a lot of music. As do I. We both have our own studios and shit. So taking a break from your solo shit to do this, what was your mindset? What did you want people to receive from the album? Like, pretty much what you wanted to convey.
So that's a hard question for me, man. Like, unless it's a themed album of like, oh, this is a sad album or this is a hype album. Like, I
Right.
didn't really walk into this shit with that mindset. I was like, I want to show the world on a grand scale what me and Big Ant can do together. And whatever beat he
Mhm.
throws my way, I'm gonna eat that shit. And I'm gonna fucking destroy it. And whatever beat I send his way, I know he'll do the same. So it wasn't so much as like what did I want to say? It was what point did I want to prove? And that's the fact that
Mhm.
Juggalos are still here, man. The underground
Yep.
is still here, man. This wicked shit will live forever. And me and you were prime examples of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's very well put. And you did. You killed everything I threw your way, man. I was impressed with
Right.
every single time. There wasn't one track I'm like, this maybe shouldn't go on the album. Every damn song you killed. And yeah, the only thing I can say about my like going into this, which I know it doesn't have a concept, it's not one of those kind of albums, which I want everybody to know, but I did
Yeah.
want to You know, a lot of my solo shit's like real serious and real like satanic or serial killing type of shit. So I did want something, you know, a little more fun and less serious and less like extreme. And I felt like this did that.
So, without saying too much about what you have coming up, because I've been helping you with that, I totally get where you're coming from. But if you want to take a moment to shamelessly self plug the shit you got coming up, I wouldn't be mad at you, man. You know what I mean? So, if you want to tell the world something about that while we're talking about this, go ahead. If not, I mean, it's up to you, brother.
I mean, we could. I mean, I don't want to make this podcast about that, but I will say a little something that I do want to change, like my whole, not really change my imagery per se, but I do want to like go more into so obviously it's an album called Hades, as you know. It's all satanic, and I'm trying to like kind of go in that realm of like me being anti-religious, a little rebellious, however the fuck you say it. You know, I want to go into that realm of like, you know, it's just satanic imagery and just darkness and like, you know, I fuck with that shit heavy. Like I said, I listen to rock and metal and that just really sticks with me. So it kind of goes in that route of just fuck religion, you know, be yourself, be just, you know, if you don't believe what they believe, it's okay, you know, be yourself at the end of the day. And it also has a lot of shit talking on it too, which I like, you know, that I mean, you're on a track, Big Mac, which is probably one of my most shit talking tracks called Holy Ghost, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say too much about it, but it's I love how it came out.
Yeah, man. So, definitely, bro. Like I said, I ain't trying to give your shit away. You already gave the name
Mhm.
of the album away. It's called Hades, coming from Big Ant. I'm not sure when. I don't even know if he knows when, but when it drops, motherfuckers, be ready because it's coming and it's coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? As far as me,
October
man.
1st.
Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. One more time so everybody can hear you. One more time.
October 1st.
There you go, man. There you go. I got two
Right
albums
before
lined up,
Halloween.
man. As far as me, I got two albums lined up. Not sure on a release date yet. One's called Mixed Emotions. One is called Blender Brain. You can find my homeboy Big Ant right here, definitely on Blender Brain. I'm not sure if I have him on Mixed Emotions. I think it's just on Blender Brain. But either way, man, like keep your eyes peeled for that shit because it's coming in hot too. Uh, dude, me and you both stay busy. Before we go, man, we talked a little bit about Juggalo music. We talked a little bit about upcoming shit. I'm gonna hit you with a real hard question. Other than Juggalo music or the new album Hades, because we don't want to give that away. If you could pick one
Mhm.
track of your own that you want everybody right now that's listening and hearing this shit to go and check out right at this moment, what would that be, sir?
Let me think. Let me think. Probably. I don't know. I might have to pick Egging with Scum and Six Side.
Yeah, this is dope. This is dope, dude. That's the one with the crazy ass like fucking folded artwork, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
That's
that
right.
shit
Yeah.
goes. Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit goes hard,
That's the
man.
one.
Shit goes hard.
What
So
about you, bro?
if you were asking me the same question, thank you for that. I was hoping you were reciprocating. You did. I love you, dog.
Uh,
It would be the song off of "Party and Pray" by Biomac. That's one of the duos I'm half of. You know what I mean? The track is entitled "The
yeah.
Agathocatological Addict." It's hard to spell, but easy to find. Trust me. Yeah, it's my greatest piece of work that is yet to be released, and I love that shit, man. I really do. Now, if I had to answer the same question about what Big Ant song you should listen to right now, I believe that shit's called "Suicide." Am I wrong? Like that song goes hard
Yeah.
as fuck, bro. Like for real,
Yeah.
it
That's
grabs
it.
you by the
Yeah.
soul. You know what I mean? It's some powerful, powerful music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was going through some demons making that, bro. And yeah, it's one of my favorites as well. So appreciate you bringing that up. And that Party and Pray, bro, like that whole album is sick as fuck. I listened
Thank
to
you,
the whole
man.
thing front to back, and I love every single track on it.
Yes, sir. All right, so before we get out of here, do you have anybody you want to shout out? Special messages you want to give? You want to tell somebody to go eat a bag of dicks? Like, you got anything to say before we close this shit out, man?
Yeah, shout out to all the Sudom family. Shut up and enjoy the music. Tiny Tim, Mistrick, and just the whole squad, man. They all doing some big ass things, you know. Shout out to Lil Man. You know, I got him on the track for the Hades album, Freak Show.
Bro.
All a Bio Freak, you know. Yeah, we got a lot of people that's doing some big things, you know. So shout out to you, Big Mac, and your family, and Wicked Body Productions, the whole squad, man. I enjoy being a part of, you know, you guys as well, so it means a lot. And guys,
Yes,
everyone doing their thing, keep doing it. Don't take life too serious, you know. Just even if people don't fuck with it, do what you love, and the ones that don't, eat a bag of dicks.
yes, dude, for real. Keep that shit that he just said in your mind. Because we live in a hard-bodied world, if you know what I'm talking about. And if I got to say anything, it is definitely shout out all the WP roster, all the Shut Up Enjoy the Music roster. Shout out fucking Biofreak, Mass Gang, LSP. Shout out everybody that fucks with me. Shout out Matt Apelli. I might be performing with him soon. Shout out everybody,
So
man. We love y'all. And go play the fucking album, because if you don't, we can't afford to pay our internet to make videos like this, man. And y'all love our content. So go fucking give a homie a spin. Buy a t-shirt. Buy a fucking t-shirt.
yeah.
That's Big Ant everywhere, right? Big Ant on all streaming platforms there.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, let them know when the album's dropping.
I'm getting to that, brother. This Big Ant, all streaming platforms. Big Mac of WBP, all streaming platforms. And finally, the final release date is August 13th. So we're just under a week now, right? Just under a week now, man, before Juggalo music reigns havoc on you and your moms. You know what I'm saying? We about to kill a motherfucker with this shit. We about to do this shit up right, man. August 13th, first day of the gathering of the Juggalos. If you're there, play us at the gathering, man. We might get a couple extra plays because you're bumping us. Shout out fucking Angry Acid Boofers. Shout out JR Butcher. Shout out Fruit Loops. Shout out all my boys and especially Big Ant. Thank you, my man. Shout out Big Ant for being on the fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, man. It was fun. I'm glad we was able to tell people a little bit about it before, besides giving too much away. So,
One time, Big Ant, can I get a woo woo for the family?
woo woo.
Whoa, whoa. Thank y'all, man. We out. EMW podcast. Big Ant, Big Mac. We love y'all, man.